Geoff Fane. I race production sports cars. I have a Dodge Viper GT3. I've been racing sports cars for close on 15 years. The Viper is my choice of weapon. It runs a V10 engine, producing approximately 650 horsepower. Runs a 6-speed sequential Hollinger gearbox, and the rest of it is Dodge factory car. I've raced in a number of different classes over the years. I've raced in America in Trans Am. I've raced in the historic Trans Am in Australia. I've raced in V8 Utes, Speedway, motorcycle racing. I've had a fair bit of success over the years, winning titles and so forth. It's always a good thing. I enjoy the sport quite considerably. Best moment is probably winning the V8 round at the Production Sports 2 years ago. I find every race meeting is a great time. Any race meeting you can win is always a fantastic experience. So yeah, that's what I try to do every time I go out, is win. So yeah, I race Production Sports because the sports car side of it, the cars are quite good to drive. You get to drive some of the most iconic cars in the world. I've raced Mosler's, I've raced Vipers, I've raced Porsche GT3 S-Cups, the Corvette C6s. You don't get to do that in many other classes. I'm driven by the engineering side of it and the competition side of it. I love to re-engineer the car and see if I can go that little bit faster every time I go out. And I'm an insanely tense racing car driver in reference to that I've got to win at all costs. Most people wouldn't admit to that, but I do. The GT3 cars, I don't think they're intimidating. I think that's racing. There's always going to be a faster person than what you are. If you don't think that's the case, you're kidding yourself. There's always, at the moment, if I'm on top of the heat, there's going to be a guy tomorrow who's going to beat me as well. So that's just part of the deal. Some days you get your ass handed to you, other days you're handing it to other people. So yeah, got to live with it. Yeah, the Production Sports Car crew are a good bunch of guys. They're all here to enjoy themselves. They don't go out the track and try to be suicidal and crash into you. They're all nice guys. They're all good to be around and hang around. The meetings are always good when we have tea together and that. You couldn't get a nicer bunch of people. If I could race any track in the world, I've raced at Watkins Glen, I've raced at Sebring, Great Atlanta. They're all fantastic places. I haven't raced at Nürburgring, which I'd like to do that. That's a hard question. There's so many tracks I'd like to run at that I haven't done yet, but maybe Nürburgring or Silverstone. I'm not one for having heroes, but I do respect a lot of people for the effort that they put in. Wayne Gardner, I've always had a lot of time for him because he came from nothing and became a world champion with not a lot of help initially. The likes of Casey Stoner and people like that, who race, risk their life every day, for 20 races a year. Michael Schumacher, I've always found him to be a pretty stellar type of driver, what he managed to do. In Australia, John Bowe, I respect him for what he's done. Jim Richards, both of those guys are very good drivers, got a good history, and they're nice people to be around. Yeah, I'd like to thank the sponsors for the class, Graham Lusty Trailers, Well Pro Industries, the Pot Oil people, Greg Quince, Lubrimax, and any of the other smaller people that put something in to help this class actually do what it does. Just Jeff Hume, Henry, all those guys. There's so many people that put a lot of effort in to make this happen. But without the sponsors and those people, we wouldn't have a class, so I thank them very much. I'd like to also thank GFR Industries, Castrol, PZB, Bonotto, Muncie, OMSI, PZ Equipment. Without those people, we wouldn't be able to go racing. So yeah, I really appreciate their effort as well. And sorry, I'd like to thank my wife, my hard working minion Josh, and all the crew from GFR Industries that have to put up with me. Oh, and Big Grant, wherever he may be.